After 3 days of anguish and pain over the loss of our special account, I've actually got time to think through and really digest all the information. I found that actually the new system, there's a way to take advantage of it so that you'll give me 4,000 over dollars a month payout when I retire. Please continue to watch on, and please watch until the end because all the details are very important. So before we start, always remember to give a like for the video and subscribe. A lot of research has went to it, a lot of thinking went to it. Please do that. So to recall first, what is the retirement account? Okay, the retirement account under the new regime, okay, goes like this. So we have actually at 55 years old, your special account will have at a maximum of $205,000, which is called the full retirement sum, shift from the SA to the RA. Okay, and the amount that's above your full retirement sum will move to your OA. Okay, so this is then followed by the killing of the special account, which all of us are very angry about. I can understand. Well, what is left over right now is a very fat ordinary account and a retirement account of $205,000 at 55 years old. Okay, well, let's take a look at the retirement account. So the retirement account, okay, is an account that will compound from 55 years old all the way to 65 years old, and you cannot take out, okay, anything before 65 years old. At 65 years old, you can decide to start drawing out monthly, okay, under the CPF life system. You could also delay your CPF life payout to 70 years old, okay, and get a slightly higher pay. Okay, so this part of this part of the system of the RA remains, and this is where things will start to change and get exciting. Okay, so with the closure of the special account right now, the new rules allow your retirement account now to have 4 times the BRS, the basic retirement sum, or 2 times the FRS. What on earth is all this? Doesn't matter. It simply means that the maximum you can put in right now in your retirement account is $426,000 starting from 2025. That's quite a jump from the current $308,000. And if you do that, what does it mean? I'm going to explain that to you. So this is your retirement account. There are what you can take out, okay, every month from 65 years old onwards really depend on 3 factors. How much you put in, which I call top up. What is the plan that you choose, okay, which is the 3 plans: escalating, standard, and basic. Okay, and last one is when do you start activating a payout. Many people actually don't take out their payments from 65. They delay until 70 years old, then you take out. Okay, so these are all the combination factors that you can affect your CPF payout. So how much does the RA pay out? Okay, so this is from the CPF website. Okay, so if you put in a sum of $426,000, which is a lot of money, I understand, but hear me out first. Okay, $426,000, you can receive an amount of $3,330 of CPF life from 65 years old onwards. Okay, so let me be crystal clear again. If you put in the maximum that the retirement account can have, which is the ERS at 426,000 at 55 years old, okay, and let it compound all the way to 65 years old, every month you can get $3,330 from 65 years old to the day you die. If you live until 90 years old, you still get $3,300 a day. If you live until 100 years old, you still get $3,330 a day. Sorry, a year. Wrong, a month. Excuse me, okay? So with this, what really determines the payout of the 3,300, it really is highlighted in green. So if at the timing where I put in the money is 55 years old, I put in $426,000, okay, and I choose the standard plan. There are 2 other plans, okay. I'm not going to talk about it, and then I choose to start withdrawing money at 65 years old. This one, okay, will give you $3,330. Now, someone may say, "Hey, Mr. Loo, $3,330 very little leh." Well, let's see from this way, okay? How much is like a dividend payout, okay? So, if you take 3,330 multiply 1 year, okay, and you divide that by $426,000 and let it compound to 65 years old, actually your payout ratio is 6.3% a year. 6.3% a year. That's not bad, right? Okay, that's what I call a damn good dividend. It's not exactly a dividend, but abstractly speaking, 6.3% is a damn good dividend yield, no? Okay, so that's not bad. But someone said, Mr. Loo, I'm not going to live until very long. I'm going to die early. Well, maybe you are, but I'm not. Okay, but you know why? Because the average Singapore lifespan right now, okay, is at 63, 64 years old, which is and you know what? And it's actually increasing. Why? More or less, every one of us are beginning to be more health conscious, and the medical care is much more better right now. So it is increasing, and chances are when we reach, by the time I'm 65 years old, I could expect myself to live, easily. I'm not going to live until 100 years old. You are probably, but I'm not going to be. But I think I'll live to 90 at least. Okay, so all of us, if you are already at like my age, 50 years old, chances are you have a much longer life expectancy that's coming ahead of you. So, you're going to gain, how much you're going to gain? So if I'm going to get $3,330 times 12 months times 25 years, that is basically equals to $1 freaking million. Considering I only put in less than $500,000 at $426,000, I get $1 million over a whole lifetime payout. Not bad lah. Not bad, okay? Not bad. So what if I can afford to wait until I'm 70 years old, then I take my money out? That basically, in a CPF Life system, I put in money at 55 years old, $426,000. I choose a standard plan, and I withdraw it only at 70 years old. This is where the magic comes in. Everybody hold your breath and watch this figure, okay? You will get a freaking $4,420, $4,420 every month till the day you die. I think $4,420 is not bad. Okay, it's not bad. Now some of you say it's not enough money, but it's enough for Mr. Loo. Okay, so how much is your yield, or your dividend payout? So it is 4,420 times 12 divided by $626,000. Compound it, to the day I take out at 70 years old, is basically giving me about 6.7%, which is not bad, which is really very good. So how much will I get if I live until 90 years old? So it'll be 4,420 times 12 years times 20 years, from 70 years old to 90 years old. That will give me $1.06 million. Wapiang, that's a hell lot, okay? All these are extractable from the CPF Life system on the CPF website, so go and play with it, okay? So the CPF Life Estimator is a website. You can then play with some of the parameters that you have inside, and it will give you the numbers that you have. All these are the parameters that you can play with. Take note, some of them, the earlier put in is better, some of them later put in is better, more is better, less is better, all this. The one I want to home in is just the CPF plans, okay? I've evaluated that the basic plan is a totally crap plan. Don't even think about it. You either choose an escalating plan or standard plan. I think most of us will go to a standard plan, and I prefer to take it a bit later at 70 years old for higher payout, okay? So these are the things that you must keep in mind. After all these things, everybody wants a $4,000 monthly payout, okay? But watch this, okay? It's very important for you to take note. Number one is, could the CPF change their policy again? So this is what I call policy risk, okay? Well, it's possible, right? It's possible. Now, I'm not saying it's high or low. I'm not going to evaluate it. You got to evaluate yourself. Could they change a CPF policy scheme and hit this, reduce the interest rate, or change a payout system? They can, right? They've done it and they can do it again. But we'll look at chances and things like that. Let's say if they don't do it, or they do it, what are the risks? Second is that you're going to be parting $426,000 from your CPF and lock up for your lifetime. You will not see it again. The only time you see is a monthly payback, $3,000, $4,000 a month. Could you afford to do that, right? Everybody likes to see a big fat bank account in their bank, right? So can you afford to do that is a question right now. Last is, this is a complex situation that we all got to take our time to think. What I'm trying to say is this. Initially, when the CPF new policy is being announced, I was just really mad, like many of you. We're all angry, we're all disappointed. Some of us feel like crying for the death of Mr. Special Account. But now that the emotions have died down, the thoughts and dust have settled, we've got time to think. Actually, some part of it is not that bad. Maybe even be good for many of you. Okay, so fortunately, the system will only be implemented in 2025. Okay, January. So from now to then, there's 10.5 months or so. You have time to think. Don't rush. Do not say again. Okay, do not go and meet your financial planner and let them sell you some insurance linked products. Invest insurance linked product at this point of time. Take your time to think through your life expectancy, play with the CPF life estimator, and consider all aspects. Take your time. Do not rush to buy anything or draw money from a CPF. So with this, thank you. Okay, if you find this useful, please remember to join us in our Telegram channel, and we will brainstorm further on from there. Okay, so thank you, and I'll see you in a day or two. Bye bye.